It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Confucius. Success is not in what you have, but who you are. Bo Bennett. The best revenge is massive success. Frank Sinatra. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. John D. Rockefeller. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Henry David. Don't let small minds convince you that your dreams are too big. Believe in the power of your dreams, and they can become a reality. Your attitude determines your direction. Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. The only thing that stands between you and your goals is the story you keep telling yourself. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Zig Ziglar. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Lao Tzu. Your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. Jim Rohn. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Peter Drucker. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. Robert Collier. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Albert Einstein. Success is not a destination, it's a journey. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Vidal Sassoon. You are the author of your life. Write a story worth telling. Every strike brings me closer to the next home run. Babe Ruth. Make each day your masterpiece. John Wooden. The distance between your dreams and reality is called action. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Steve Jobs. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Franklin D. Roosevelt. The best way out is always through. Robert Frost. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. Jordan Belfort. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you're doing, you will be successful. Albert Schweitzer. Your dreams are like stars. You may never touch them, but if you follow them, they will lead you to your destiny. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. C.S. Lewis. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. Christian D. Larson. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. If you want to achieve greatness, stop asking for permission. Anonymous. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. Success is not about the destination, it's about the journey. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Sam Levinson. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. It's not about how bad you want it. It's about how hard you're willing to work for it. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. C.S. Lewis. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Franklin D. Roosevelt. The harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. Chris Grosser. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. Your time is now. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Arthur Ashe. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination. Jimmy Dean. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that's changing quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. Mark Zuckerberg. The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible. Charles Kingsley. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Confucius. Success is not in what you have, but who you are. Bo Bennett. The best revenge is massive success. Frank Sinatra. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. John D. Rockefeller. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Henry David Thoreau. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Will Rogers. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. Colin R. Davis. Your limitation. It's only your imagination. Unknown. The future depends on what you do today. Mahatma Gandhi. Success is not just about making money. It's about making a difference. Unknown. The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible. Charles Kingsley. It always seems impossible until it is done. Nelson Mandela. Don't count the days, make the days count. Muhammad Ali. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. C.G. Jung. The only thing that stands between you and your dream is the will to try and the belief that it is actually possible. Joel Brown. If you are not willing to risk the usual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Jim Rohn.